Hmm. Tick tock, tick tock. All right, you two finally caught it. All righty. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? It is currently 9 a.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. The weather's a little bit risky this morning. Some places are colder than others, but of course, you already know that. You probably had to sleep with 2 or 3 blankets. Well, I only slept with 5. No, I'm just joking. Only 2. But hey, it is, I don't even know the temperature. My weather changed on me. It's currently 34 degrees and partly sunny. Supposed to get up to a high of maybe 58. Yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, just remember, it's not what you got, it's what you give. Yeah, guess what? It's Friday, Friday, Friday. You know what that means? It's not the life you choose, it's the life you live. Another Friday down. What, the third Friday of the year? I don't know. Something like that. So let's see. Let's say good morning, everybody, and I'll get to some of the recalls, some of the back story news, and all that. Good morning, be charming. Good to see you. I hope you're warm. I know you're warming up, but hopefully you're going to be warm too. And good morning, Lady D. No trails. Yeah, that's awesome when you got clear blue skies. And good morning, Mike B. How you doing? And of course, the lurkers out there. Lady D saying 26, sunny, high 32. Yeah, it's going to be warmer here in Texas. Yeah. You should have been a cowgirl. You should have lived in Texas longer because it's a whole lot warmer. And we ain't got none of those things on the sky. All right. Well, anyway. Oh, wait. I got to do this. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yep. I definitely got to do this one before I start doing anything else. All right, this is dedicated to Cook with Mike B because I know he hasn't changed his name at the bottom where he's fasting with Mike B. So here you go, Mike.
Yeah. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song.
Yeah, he wrote a song. All right, now we're done. Sorry, I am eating garlic bread this morning because I was too lazy to make French toast. Nope, happy birthday to your daughter, Mike B. I mean, Be charming. Sorry. Mike B's. No. Well, and good morning to the lurkers out there being quiet. Some that are busy and don't have their hands free, and others that just don't carry the freaking cat. You matter too. You're still part of the good crowd. And no matter, let's see. First one I'll get to is the recall since Lady D's here this morning. A dip recall that was set in back in December 19th, by the way, and the state of Wisconsin. Recall was done by the FDA on the River Valley Ranch and Kitchen Spinach Artichoke Dip Mix. If you don't remember that, yeah. Well, they finally, on the 22nd of January, which was like, what, 2 days ago, they finally took them forever. They classified it as a level 3, so it's the least of the recalls. So people in Wisconsin, if you get the artichokes, I guess, I don't know, take it as your own risk. If it's recalled, I ain't touching it. I want my money back. All right. So we covered the late great recall. Almost hit the end stream. I didn't want to do that. Okay. I'm sorry I reported to you about the 7 officers that got shot in San Antonio. We have an update. Okay. After everything was all said and done, and SWAT team spent hours there trying to negotiate and get the guy to come out. They did rush in, and they found the individual had supposedly self-inflicted wounds to himself. But I believe he probably had some other wounds also because there was gunfire. I did see the video where they were shooting back and forth at each other. So, yeah, the suspect is terminated. He was a 10-year Navy vet, but that'd been years ago. Then he served his 10 years. Let's see, what else? He did get arrested this past Saturday for assaulting his father and stepmother-in-law. So, yeah, but he bonded out. The court set the bond at 40,000, and the lawyers argued and got it down to 35,000. So he was able to get out. You know, if they would have left at 40,000, maybe he would still be in jail, and cops wouldn't have been shot. But hey, 6 out of the 7 cops are out of the hospital. They're at home recovering. The 7th one is in stable and fair condition, and unknown when he will be getting or she will be getting out of the hospital. All the officers had 4 to 8 years experience on the streets. So, yeah, that tells you a little bit on that background on that one. So, prayers for all the cops and the families, especially the kids, because the kids probably were traumatized more than anything else. Oh, mom or dad got shot. Yeah, yeah. So, hey, good morning, Georgia Joe. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Texas is expecting rain next Wednesday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody else is, but let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any more recalls real quick. I'm not seeing any new ones. Ooh, at comingsoon.com, FDA labels Walmart chicken broth as class 2 risk, so it's riskier than the artichoke dip. So make sure you return that Walmart chicken broth. Let's see what else. Of course, the Democrats and liberals and the media is doing anything and everything to slander or make Trump look bad. But they did have over, I think, 600 arrests from illegals. I'll say it. They weren't legal, so yeah, criminals, People that were told, ordered by the court to deport themselves and go home, and they didn't. Others that did and came back 2, 3 times. Yep. Now I'm pretty sure everybody here on chat already saw the one where they got that one guy from Haiti, and he's like, "I ain't going back. F Trump," and then praising Biden and old crooked Obama. Yep. Yeah, that just tells you. Yep. Those both those terms that they did, they're just taking care of the criminals, and we're finding out more and more about it. Hey, and then of course they're still attacking Trump, saying, "Oh no, you can't take away birthrights." I explained the birthright thing yesterday, and it has nothing to do with illegals. Illegals and their kids do not have the right. If you actually read the amendment and how it was written, but they've been given to them thanks to the liberals and the Democrats. So all you liberals, Democrats, and people that believe that these babies should have it, even though their parents weren't legal and they're here illegally, guess what? You can pay the child support. You can pay their food stamps, their housing, and all that out of your money. Start cutting checks out. Yeah. Yep, Lady D. It's kind of funny how the encounters have gone down, huh? And now Mexico is setting up tents and all that for all the people that are going to get deported because they know it's going to be a lot. Now, come on, B Charmer, you ought to know. They had contact. Of course they did. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And the media, the attorneys, all these freaking, oh, these people have rights, but they don't have constitutional rights. They're not Americans. They're not citizens. Think about it. The Constitution doesn't apply to them, no matter how much they keep trying to say. The Constitution is for U.S. citizens. All right? All you other people around the world, y'all got your own freaking things. That's why you didn't like your country. But you know what? This country is so great. We didn't give up and we didn't leave. Yeah, we left Britain, but then we fought for this country and all the hypocrisy and all that. And America needs to wake up and realize that. You know? So all this scare tactics they're doing, oh, they're gonna separate families. Bullshit. Shut the you know what up. You're as bad as that freaking female freaking pastor that won't apologize for Trump and thinks her agenda of gay, lesbian, LBGT, and anything else that she wanted to say to corner Trump and Nance and push her agenda. Yeah, she was doing it because she doesn't have no following. She's trying to get all the gay people to go to her church. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how many people show up to her church compared to a Trump rally. Who do you think would win? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep, a lot of places. Yep. Of course, even all the political people from across the pond are even trying to talk smack in secret ways. They're never going to get it down. We know they're criminals. And if you're wondering, I have no freaking idea where Shift Kicker is. I thought she was going to be here this morning, but I guess she's not feeling good, got an appointment at the last minute, or she's still sleeping. One of the three, or maybe all three. She overslept, missed her appointment, and yeah, she's dreaming of being on stream. Well, that's okay. Still prayers out to her for recovery and everything that she's going through. Sorry, I'm logging into my email. I was gonna ask her to do me a favor and do the talking while I was doing it, but since she's not here, I guess I gotta wing it again. Let's see, fasting. It might be. Hopefully, I got that email. I don't know. I should have put the YouTube Snowden from Dr. Pepper. Yeah. No, I can't compare Mike B to Snowden. So, yep, the biggest one that they're complaining about is, you know, oh, they need a warrant. No, they don't. These are illegals. It's a federal law, and the state needs to stay out of it. And who was the Chicago mayor? I think it was said he was going to impede. Well, he tried impeding yesterday. So I wonder what's going to come down. They're probably going to have a warrant for his arrest. You want a warrant? Here's a warrant. While they throw his ass on the ground if we can cuff him. Yeah, Snowden is living happily in Russia right now, B. Chairman. With Trump being back in office, there's no way Snowden's coming back now. He knows he's going to get the news if he does come back. So, okay, Mike B, check your email. I think I sent it. Yeah. What do you call it? Russia offered Snowden citizenship and everything else to live over there. Oh, yeah. The only difference between Snowden and that other guy from Syria is they tried poisoning the guy in Syria. Snowden knows to freaking have somebody eat his food for him before. Yeah, but with all the people going over there, they don't need federal warrants. If they know the person's in there and it's a public building, to include churches or technically public buildings like the schools and the hospitals, they don't need a warrant. What if a criminal was being chased by cops on the street and they run into the school? Do the cops have to surround the school and let the guy do whatever to the kids in the school while they're waiting for a warrant? Think about it. That's why they're going for these immigration lawyers too, and they raided a couple of them and took all their findings to include the IRS doing it. Yeah, Trump's got the IRS working too now. So this is the people you go after, not the people that just pay their taxes and they don't believe in your political agenda. So, and let's see what else. Yeah. Yep, and that's usually what the Customs and Border Patrol are doing when they're going there. They know the individuals either there or going there. And the reason they covered schools is to get it out in the open because a lot of these people live around schools. So if they run from the house and they can't keep them contained and they make it to the school, what? They need a warrant? Think about it. Common sense. I got told the liberals and the Democrats say they just need to stick their heads back up their butt and let life take over the way it's supposed to be. You had 4 years. You could have freaking fixed stuff. Nope. You used Biden the way you did, and he did his part, and that's not even going to work because there's other people that want Biden. Did you know Putin wants Biden? He wants to charge him. I say Trump freaking give him all. So you're pardoning America, but you're not pardoning Russia. Okay, Putin is going to declare that the war with Ukraine is over as long as we hand him Biden. Bye, Joe. That'd be awesome. That'd be karma. Let's put it that way. Yeah, well, I want to know more about the external too. I'm waiting for more of it to come out because I'm going to read up on that. Yep. Let's see what else. What else? Oh, I can't remember what. Let me see if I can find the story. I think I will. But there was a prisoner that was on death row, and I can't remember which state he was in. But they tried to give him lethal injection, and it didn't work. not once, not twice, but according to the story, which I don't believe, I can't fact check it. I've tried to look at everywhere, so do your own research on this one because I'm not, you know, I don't have a PhD in, you know, death row stuff, but I've watched quite a few. I even watched the last live broadcast of a person being shot by firing squad. I was in high school, by the way. I skipped school to watch that. That was history in the making. Well, anyway, this prisoner, they did lethal injection 8 times, and they all failed. So now they're going to put him up for firing squad. Not all states have it where if it doesn't work, then oops, well, yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I think they just had bad drugs. They should just give him some fentanyl. That would have taken care of it. Think about it. Everybody else is dropping from the fentanyl. Oh, except for the Democratic AGs in certain states are trying to fight the deportation. I was like, really? You're protecting criminals. So what's that tell you? All you non-woke people that didn't believe that the Democrats wouldn't have freaking been pushing slavery. They didn't fight to not let women have the right to vote, even though it's in the history books and the annals of the Library of Congress. Yeah, wake up. The Democrats support freaking criminals. And one's not even from our country. They want to give everything to them, take it away from you. But the ones in Georgia that lost their food stamps are starting to realize that crap. No. Oh, yep. I told you. He finally showed up, and he's still listed as fasting with Mike B. What up, Mike?
Morning, Trust. Morning, chat. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're all doing well.
Yep. Yep. Hey,
Speaking of
everybody's
what
talking
you,
about the Mexican president. I don't even know why she was saying. Well, Trump can call it the Gulf of America, but everybody in the world knows it's the Gulf of Mexico. No, if they did, then everybody be flooding to go to Mexico instead of America. Think about it.
and speaking about what you were talking about getting rid of the prisoners and that, I don't know if any of you know this, but back in the day when that thing with Lincoln, all the associates that it was the last, I think, public hanging for that, and the photographer, I forget his name, but they don't know how he did it, but he took the clearest pictures ever back then, and that was back in 1865. If you look it up, you'll see how clear the pictures are. It's insane.
Yeah. Yep, I finally got my W-2 and I'm happy. I can whenever the freaking thing starts opening up, I'm gonna put my stuff in there and da. Just wait for the money. And I'm gonna be like, IRS, show me the money. Yeah. I'll whip in maybe $50. Who knows? But hey, you know, yeah, I just want to get it done and over with so I don't have to worry about it. Usually I wait till like the right in April because everybody else is like, oh, I got to get extensions, I got to do this, and I'm usually not waiting for it. This year, I'm like, no, I'm going to get it now before the banks close and I can't deposit it. So, but so Mike, what do you got planned for this weekend?
Now this weekend, I'm gonna be making some meatloaf. Gonna make a video on that.
Are you using beef? Are you using pork? Or are you using a mystery meat?
Ground beef.
Okay, just want to clarify because
Gonna
nowadays
be
you just never know.
ground beef, onions, mushrooms, gravy, real mashed potatoes. I don't know what veggie I'm gonna have with that.
You know,
And it's snowing here. What they said no precipitation today, and it's snowing here.
yeah, that's not precipitation. That's probably lake effect snow that's just coming from one of the lakes over there that you don't know about. So this is the first I'm hearing about it. CBS News are reporting that Nora O'Donnell is thanking viewers for embracing hard news with heart. I guess she's leaving. She's going to some other show or something. I don't know. Trying to see where she's going to. Oh, I'm glad I missed that going away. Oprah Winfrey's the one that did the show. Nah. Sorry, I don't like Oprah. I don't trust her or anything she says. Nora wasn't too bad. I was kind of upset when she went to CBS, but I don't know what show she's going to now.
Yeah, I never liked Oprah, and then she started her that channel OWN, and yeah.
So I want to know where did Circleback go? Is she finally out of office? Or is she still doing the press briefing until Trump gets one in there? I have no idea. I haven't watched the press briefing since Trump's gone in.
I don't
Anybody
know.
check?
Maybe with that Jean Pierre, she stepped down too, didn't she?
I thought she was going to, but I just want to say, what company is stupid enough to hire her?
I'll be right
I
back. I go
mean,
check something real quick.
yep,
I'll be right back, Trust.
yep, not a problem. So the latest, if you haven't been hearing about, they did a documentary on a new way, and it's the media, and specifically the media people that were at the 1972 Munich Olympics. They're doing a new movie on it. I was excited to watch it because my brother-in-law, before he got killed by that drunk driver, um, he was one of the people there in Munich. He was at the Olympics when all that happened, and he was originally born in Lebanon, but he naturalized and all that. He came to America with the mom and all that, and the dad. But the dad passed away from a heart attack, and yeah, he got to experience that. And I heard a side of the story that the original story that they did about it back in the I think it was 78 or 80s when they did the first movie on it. Didn't really cover. Well, I watched a special thing. Oh, yeah, they're talking to the reporters and how they're going to talk and how, yeah, we didn't have the word play. He even admits, because he's retired newscasters, that they don't use the word play they use nowadays. So without them saying fake news, they're admitting now is fake news. Back then, they just reported what was going on.
I'm back. I'm back. I had to go check on something. The dog was barking. It was that bark that somebody was here that wasn't supposed to be here. It was a UPS dude.
Ah, yeah, I'll be charming. I don't know what she's doing now, so who knows. But yeah, and then I picked up a glimpse of Trump talking to reporters yesterday, but I didn't really catch it too much. Did Whoopi Goldberg leave the country?
All I know is I know Ellen and her wife left, and the other ones we're talking about. I don't know if she did or not.
Yeah, because supposedly I heard that this is on the newscast, that she did leave. But here's the funny part. If Ellen and their girlfriend went to Mexico to live, because it's relatively cheap there when you're a millionaire to live there, I'm going to laugh if they didn't do all their permission slips and all that, because Mexico, in retaliation, is deporting Americans that don't have privileges to live there. I'm like,
That
ha!
might be fun. That would be funny if they deported her back to the United States.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could see the comedians too. Like, yeah, that's kind of messed up. You left the country because of Trump, and even Mexico didn't want you.
I don't know where Ellen moved to.
Yeah. I want to say she did go down to Mexico, if I remember correctly, but I don't know if she did the customs paperwork and all that other stuff. But that's basically virtual suicide for Mexico there, because if you got millionaires living there and they didn't do the paperwork and you deport them, you're going to be losing all that money that they were spending in your country. So hey, we never said you're smart down there, Madam President in Mexico. I think they
Lady,
wanted to go to Europe and they didn't want them there. I believe, I can't remember which royal family member said it, that they didn't want them there. So that's pretty bad when the British don't even want you.
and it'd be nice if Rosie O'Donnell left the country too.
Yeah. So I finally got to see the whole story, or the whole video with Tom McDonald and Rosie Barr, Daddy's Home. I never got to see the whole freaking video, and I finally got to see it this morning. I was like, oh, okay. I was trying to figure out the one part that Rosie O'Donnell talks something about that she's not Eminem or something or another. I'm like, oh, she was dissing on Eminem. I'm wondering if he's gonna diss on her now. You know how Eminem is. Anybody disses on him, he turns around and disses on them. So
It's just like the cartoon South Park. No, all the stuff they get away with, all the horrible stuff and that and everything. Nobody says anything about them because they'll come right around and make a show about that person, and they can do it really quick because of the way their animation process is.
yeah. Okay, here's something. If you like making homemade stuff, go to vincenzosplate.com. That's vincenzosplate.com. And you will learn how to make pasta broccoli like an Italian. It's like, okay. I haven't heard this Italian broccoli stuff, but okay, whatever.
It's called Vincenzo's Plate.
Yeah, VINCENZO apostrophe S plate. So,
I'll have to check that out later. Just wrote that down.
so far, 1,500 troops have been deployed to the border, and up to 10,000 troops are being notified when they're going and to be ready. Woohoo! Party time! And I've already seen the YouTubers, some ex-military, Green Beret, and all that talking. The cartels are in trouble. And then they even had some other, I don't know, doofus or whatever. Oh, y'all are talking about this or that. The military will get slaughtered by the cartels. No, they won't, because there won't be. If the cartels decide to open up on the military doesn't have to follow the Geneva Convention.
B
At that
says the
point,
film is in England. I can't read the rest of that because of the heart in the comments is in the way on the
oh, okay,
multi-character.
yeah. Be charming saying Ellen is in Cotswold, England. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
See, I thought I read somewhere she was in Mexico, but maybe that was Whoopi. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how Mexico would want Whoopi there. Hell, we're trying to give him back that one comedian dude, and he just won't go back. George. That's all I'm going to say. The anti-American comedian who makes the money here and sends it home and talks bad about this country. Well, stop coming here to freaking work. Go other places, you fool. So, Larry, good morning. Good to see you. She says she came back. She was on vacation. Dude, why would you go? And it's like the Bundys. They went on vacation. Remember when the Bundys episode? They went on vacation and it was all, I can't even remember what it was. A foggy area. One side of the
Yeah,
country was dark, the other side wasn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
they went to England. It was a two-parter.
Yeah. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. As long as I have to see her on TV, I'm good to go. The late night talk shows are all dropping. I mean, I can't even remember that other guy that did the Tonight Show, but yeah, he's been in a lot of hot water. I think they probably let him go. They turned off the show. I don't know. I don't
Jimmy
watch TV.
Fallon.
Yeah, like Kimmel guy. Yeah. I mean, the
I
only
like
ones that are
David
surviving, and I don't know
Franklin.
how, is Saturday Night Live, but they did change their agenda and started attacking, the Democrats. So,
I miss the old days of Carson.
I used to love Carson, but
Sometimes I'll go on YouTube and I'll go back and watch some of the old episodes that are available on YouTube if you can find them.
yeah, I think I don't know if it's Pluto. I think it's Pluto. It could be Tubi, but I think it's Pluto has a channel just for the Johnny Carson, if I remember correctly. So,
You ever watch the
well,
Burt?
huh?
You ever what's his name? Burt. I can't think of his name now.
Mm.
It Burt. No, it wasn't Burt Lancaster. It's the He was in the Rat Pack. He was the what was his name?
Dane Martin.
Yeah, was it Dean Martin?
He had a
He
talk show for a while. He did a lot of the toasting show thing.
That's
Where,
it, Dean Martin. He did the roasts, all those roasts.
yeah, and he was always drunk.
Oh, they were all toasted up there. You could see some of them. Oh,
Oh, well, I don't know. There's a couple of them that weren't even drinking, but they definitely were smoking something. But hey, they're in California. I guess you can. It's still legal to have 2 ounces, or did they move it up to 4 already?
yeah, I like Leno too. And have you seen his garage with all his cars? I mean, he spent millions on those vehicles. So he's got so many of them.
You know, it must be a hard life having so much money that you just got to buy a lot of cars that you can't ever drive. Because you can't, there's not enough days in the year to drive the cars you get. So,
B said Dean Martin didn't drink. It was a prop.
uh, must have been Jerry Lewis that drank then. I know one of those two did. But I don't know. Man, I haven't heard Jack Park's name in a while. Wow. Here's Johnny. But let's see. I can't even remember on the Johnny Carson show on his last show who his guests were. Man, because it's been so long.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, Parr. Sorry. Parr. It's the same thing. I could see his face. I knew who you're talking about, B. So let's see if there's any more recalls. Probably not. Scientists just talk about Africa, how it's splitting apart. In a couple of years, we may have another ocean. Did anybody get to see any of the traffic on the East Coast with all the highways closing down for all the traffic jams that they created? I mean, they got warned and they still went out there and drove. I don't get it. And if you're worried about World War III, go to the mirror.com, the US site, not the European site. Their headline is Chilling Map shows US cities that would be destroyed in an apocalyptic nuclear strike. Yeah. If it's got
Well,
more than 1 million people, you're a target. That's all I'm going to say. East Coast is toast.
my plan is if I'm awake for that, because I know it takes like 30 minutes for them to get here. And if I'm notified, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pray. I'm going to have a cigarette and a drink. I'm going to bend over and kiss my butt goodbye.
Well,
There's really nothing you can do if you don't have a bunker. And then even if you have a bunker, you're going to be down there for years.
if it doesn't collapse on you, well, the 30 minutes is wrong. It's only those are the old missiles. The new missiles, according to the hypersonic Russian missiles, they can reach the U.S. in under 15 minutes.
Oh, that's just great. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but hey, we still got a lot of toys out there that have not been released. And even though all the people that are trying to raid Area 51 and all the other government sites because they think that the people need to know, no, they don't. They don't need to know. I worked at a couple of those areas, and y'all would shit, bricks. I'm gonna put it that way. If you saw some of the stuff that they got, and then the story about UFOs. Yeah, you keep believing there's aliens, just like there's Bigfoot. Because yeah, that's all
It's
I'm
like
gonna say
the
on that matter.
it's like those robots and those robot girls that they got that you can that they're realistic and they say you can have a relationship with them and be intimate with them and all that other stuff and they can put any faces you want on them and that and they're so realistic and you got to realize right that they got that stuff right now. What stuff do they have that they're not showing us?
Yep, exactly.
Because if they're that far ahead right now, yeah, that is a scary thought.
Yeah. Oh, you know who else Putin wants to freaking put on trial? Fauci. I'll say his name, YouTube, because it's in the news. I think it was in Putin's speech too, but it was in Russian. So you have to go over there and get somebody. Yeah, he wants to put Fauci on trial also for the things that he did to the world.
Yep, that dude needs to be put away, and yeah, for what he did, because pretty
Yeah,
much,
he's overseas somewhere too. I don't
I
know
don't want to
where.
say the word what he did, but we all know what he did, and the word goes with there's a lot of people not here anymore because of all of that.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with you, B. Just because it's a federal pardon by the president doesn't mean, the states can't go after him. And you really think about it, if you have a state that said, not my president, like they're trying to do to Trump on his first term, yeah, then they don't have to listen to it because it was Biden. Biden wasn't their president. So, yeah. Hmm. So, I want to see the books and I want to see interviews with the, the January 6th, the hostages. Yeah. I'll use the word hostages. Yeah. Those books are going to be coming out. They're going to make a movie, and definitely the liberals are going to make a movie of it because they got to make themselves look good now that they got released.
None of those people should have been in there anyway. They should have never been arrested. They should have never happened to them.
Yeah, they should have freaking taken care of freaking the ones in Portland first that burned, killed, raped, pillaged, and everything else. But no, they let them go. And they even had political people freaking raising money. And you know which ones I'm talking about without mentioning their names, raising money to for their bail to get them out. Yeah. Tell me that wasn't a sham. And I was mentioning at one of the streams on YouTube that their question of the day was, do you think a judicial system has been compromised? Oh, hell yeah. You know that one of the immigration lawyers places they raided, who's actually an immigration judge also on another county. So he worked as a lawyer in one county and he was immigration in another county and he had to resign. They tell me there wasn't no conflict of interest there. They need to go back to every case he heard and have somebody else look at it.
Yeah, I'll keep saying that the people from all over there are getting away with everything. They let them go. They could do all these atrocious, atrocious, atro. I can't say that word.
Yeah.
Atrocious acts,
Yep.
and they let him
Just,
go, no fine or anything. But yet that farmer that protected his property, they're still throwing the book at him. It's not
yeah.
right.
Yep.
So everyone in chat, it's Friday. Y'all making anything special for dinner tonight? I am.
And we'll find out shortly what it is. I bet
Yep.
there's a Dr. Pepper involved.
How did you, how did you know?
Well, we know the code word. You changed it, the code word. You really don't drink Dr. Pepper. It's Sprite. Yeah, the whole thing is that they're going to have to look into the pardon stuff because when you're labeled a traitor and you've done treason against the country and the laws of the country, you can't get pardoned, if I remember correctly. They go back to the original constitutional laws and stuff. Now, I'm not a constitutional lawyer, just like Obama wasn't either. He took one class and he was a constitutional lawyer, according to him. Yeah. Just like Elizabeth Warren was, Indian too. Yeah.
Yeah, potato sure did a lot of that too, and nobody's going after him for nothing.
Yeah. But they will, and he's going to have what? How many freaking January 6th hostages did he have in play? I lost the number of how many he had. All it takes is one to flip after he's finally free, or she's finally free. Think about it.
Look,
Now, I'm not applying anything. No, 15? No, no, those several hundred. I thought it was like 1,500 people that they freaking arrested and charged for shit. And they still had quite a few that had. Oh, no, we're using the hostages because Mr. T or our President Trump is calling the January 6th people hostages and they need to be released. Yep.
Bee's having seafood chowder tonight. She was gonna make it the other day, but had wonton soup. Are you gonna have oyster crackers with that too, Bee?
Yep. That's okay, Lady D. You need a cup of coffee. That's what you need. Stop. Put that freaking watermelon fruit punch down and make some coffee. It's Friday after all.
Yeah, and then wash the coffee down with an icy cold Dr. Pepper.
No, she's gonna have her watermelon this weekend, and hopefully she does it right and has a movie night. Gee, I wonder what movie she's gonna watch. I'm gonna say she's either gonna watch Poltergeist or Jaws.
I hope she watches those Tremor movies. Those are really good. You'll enjoy them.
No melon. What the? Man, she's passing up melon. She must be having a, what was that one? A relapse. Yeah, she must be sick again. Yeah, that's the safest time to watch Jaws is during the winter because you know you ain't going to go out in the ocean. Not during winter. It's too freaking cold. At least it was on the Texas coast. They had snow on the beach. I think parts of Florida Beach had snow too. Ah, okay. Well, be careful because you might find a label that says grown in Mexico. So Mike B is arguing with the insurance people right now. He does not want the
I'm back.
extended warranty. Don't get the extended warranty. I'm telling you, don't get it. Don't get it.
I'm back. Oh yeah. Speaking of Jaws, one of the worst movies I've ever seen was Jaws: The Revenge. That was awful.
Yeah, I don't know why they even made that movie. That was just a waste of everybody's the hours that they can't get back. So it was like an hour and 37 minutes or something like that.
And the thing is, right? The shark's after her, right, and everything, and she's gonna move to an island where there's water. Why don't you move to the middle of the United States where the shark can't get you? Come on.
Uh,
Lady D said she'll pay to watch Tremors. Lady D, it's a really, really good movie. It's really good.
well, so, did you hear about the Border Patrol agent that got killed in Vermont?
No, when did that happen?
Just like a day or two ago. I think it was 2 days ago now, since
I,
today's
I,
Friday. Yeah, I think it
I
happened Wednesday night. I believe he was a dog handler for him, and yeah, according to the Associated Press, they put in the background on him. He worked at the Pentagon during 9/11. So yeah, and yes, he was working with ICE and all that, doing those things. So yeah, the new Venom's not too bad. I think you would enjoy that one, Lady D. I didn't really like the first Venom too much. I like the actor, but I think you'd enjoy the second Venom. I watched the second Venom and it was pretty good.
Here's a weird movie that I don't know if any of you heard of, but it's old. I think it's 1988 or 1989, and it's a fantasy thing. It has Robin Williams is in it, and then there's other actors in it. It's called The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. I don't know if anybody's heard of that.
Yep, I have. I watched it. I liked it.
Yeah, I've seen it. That was a good one.
I'm trying to see all the Tremors movies. And of course, Google doesn't give me just enough information. They just say, okay, it's available on Amazon Prime,
I
Apple
think there's
TV, Google Play, and Fandango. You got to rent them.
I think there's five of them. The first two are fantastic. The third one wasn't that good. The fourth one, I forget what that was, and I think the fifth one was all centered around Bert's ancestor, and it was back in the Wild West. That one was all right, but the first two are the best ones in my opinion.
Okay, I'm getting information from Roku that you can watch the Tremors series on Tubi TV. And Tubi is free. You don't have to sign up. You just gotta sign in as a guest, or you don't even have to sign in. Just hit visit as a guest, and you can watch the stuff. So no money had to change hands. So, oh, you want Kill Bill? Let me see if I can find Kill Bill. I'll let you know if we get it anywhere. Hey, guess what? The first Kill Bill, Volume 1, is on Tubi TV also. So you can watch the first one for free. I don't know about the second one. It doesn't mention the second one. See, that's the advantage of having Tubi. You don't have to pay for it. You just got to watch a couple of silly commercials. Yeah, hey, I try to save money, people money anywhere I can. You know, especially on entertainment. Because have you seen the prices at the movie theaters? Oh hell no! Only time we go to the movie theaters is on Tuesdays because it's $5 Tuesdays. $5 all day long. You can't
I
beat that
remember,
price.
I remember
Huh?
back in the I think it was the early 2000s, me going to the theater with me and just one person, and to get a popcorn and two drinks, it was over $50, and that was back then. I can only imagine what it is now.
Yeah. Let's just put it this way. It may be 120 degrees outside in the summer, but you're taking your jacket in, and they don't question because they know their air conditioner can be extra cold. So guess what's in my jacket? Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I always snuck stuff in there. I always did, always, every time, candy, everything.
Mm,
Oh, excuse me.
oh wait, I'm trying to find the video. Hold on. You ready?
Yep.
I wrote a song.
Oops, wrong button. It's time for food. Porn with Mike B.
Dinner tonight: homemade tacos with lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, my special hot sauce seasoning, and a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. See, I'm waiting for our driving to open up again because our driving would be $7 for a vehicle, and you can have that car. You didn't even hide people in the trunk like they used to do in the 50s and 60s. $7, you go watch a freaking two movies. Usually, the first one started when it first got dark, and then they play the second one.
I'd uh, I'd hide my cooler in the back seat. I'd have a grinder in there. I'd have some potato salad, macaroni salad, some chips, some sodas, and that. I don't get me wrong. I would still go get a couple of their burgers. I always like the drive-in burger, the hamburgers.
You know, and I used to love going in the winter, but since they're remodeling and all that, it's been closed. They're saying in the spring it'll be open again, so I'm waiting. But the winters were awesome. I'd go park and go watch two movies, and then I'd drive over to the concession stand, use the restroom, and I'd drive into the other one because there's hardly anybody there in the wintertime. So they didn't care. It's like the movie theaters. Sometimes you go in the daytime, they don't care if you switch freaking auditory or theaters to watch other ones. Hell, half the time they're saying, "Oh, stay here, go ahead."
Last time Lady D went to the movies, it was 2019, and it was 150 for the whole family.
Yep. Oh, that's probably what you pay at Taco Bell if you went to Taco Bell to get food now for the family. Good thing you don't go to Taco Bell because that's fake tacos. I did read an article that most people aren't having sloppy joes anymore. I can't believe that.
I haven't had sloppy joes in a while. You cook them up, put them on some buns. You put some nice melted cheese on there.
Yep.
Dang it! Now I want sloppy joes.
Yep.
But I already got everything out for the tacos, and I got the hamburger out for tomorrow for the meatloaf and that.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Go back. Go back.
Lady D doesn't like the sloppy joes.
Well, you're not doing it right, lady D.
Yeah, pizza sounds nice too. Hello,
Sloppy Joe.
vote for Pedro.
Hey, Pedro. Hey, if y'all want to hear something interesting or read something interesting, go check out History Seekers. Their headline is Metal Detecting at Leonard Skinner's Final Flight Site. Well, y'all know, if y'all are old enough, you know Leonard Skinner. They were flying an aircraft and it crashed and half the members died.
Yeah, I watched a documentary on that, and vote for Pedro says he gets a notification every time someone mentions tacos.
Yeah. That's okay. You're going to get a second notification because simplyrecipes.com, their most important thing of the day is Matthew McConaughey's tuna salad is different but delicious. He probably uses spam. All right, all right, all right.
And yeah, how do you all make your? Did you say tuna salad or tuna fish?
Who? Who?
You
What?
for the what Matthew McConaughey makes.
Oh, no. Tuna salad.
I thought it was tuna fish. How do you all make your tuna fish in chat? What I do is I dice up an onion, celery, put some mayonnaise in there, slice up some olives, season it up, and let it sit in the fridge overnight.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I'm just going to remind everybody, since we got a little bit of time still, that, yeah, 10 TV should be on Sunday evening. This one should be a good one because I guarantee you she's snagging. I guarantee she's probably going to have that individual from Haiti that said he wasn't going back. Hey, Bobby Donna, how you doing? Good to see you. So, yeah.
Was it that leader of that bad thing over there?
Which one? The Haitian guy?
Yeah, the barber wasn't his name barbecue?
Ah, no idea. Hey, Angry Warrior, how you doing? Long time no see, brother. Hope things are good for you. Waiting to see you this weekend on your channel. I don't know about today because I got a busy day. I got to go to my son's house, take care of his dogs, fix an interior fence. If the dog's knocked down, and then I got to do some concrete blocks underneath his fence or the gated parts. His his pups keeps digging holes and getting out, so I'm gonna border it up with concrete, and that dog's gonna learn he ain't gonna be able to get underneath that fence anymore.
B says she'll be right back. To a little trick to deter dogs from digging. You can do this if you want. It's up to you. You can put a little sprinkle of oh, excuse me, sorry, I apologize. You can put a little sprinkle of cayenne pepper in the area where they dig, and they won't do that. But the only problem is if it rains, you're gonna have to redo it again.
Yeah.
Beef
Unfortunately, this
features
pup doesn't know better. It thinks it's half beaver. It chews on sticks and then eats the sticks. I keep freaking trying to get him to break that.
tuna and peanut butter sandwiches, Roper Pedro. I've
Yeah,
never had
I bet he had the crunchy peanut butter too, because he liked the texture in his mouth of the nuts. Sorry, Pedro, I had to get you back from last week's comment. Yeah, I'm like an elephant. I don't forget. Uh, and I can't stand nutty peanut butter.
What are you drinking? A Dr. Pepper?
I don't know. I'm drinking coffee right now.
Oh,
I cannot eat. Oh, I cannot stand crunchy peanut butter. Let's see what else. No, don't need that. Go to HuffPost.com if you want to know which items to skip at a salad bar so you can avoid food poisoning. Hey, why don't you just skip the salad bar altogether? Yeah. Go to a pizza, or you can eat buffet and eat the pizza instead. Yeah.
Beef Jeremy says she with her tuna fish she makes it. She puts onion, celery, and with Miracle Whip.
And she wants a boba, whatever a boba is. Sorry. And Bo Pedro, yeah, you're very sensitive. My ass. Yeah.
Those boba things, isn't that the those drinks that have those flavorful little things in
Oh,
them or something?
she says bubble tea. Okay, I don't know.
Oh, okay then.
No idea. I have no idea. I think I saw a commercial for one once, but I'm from the South. We drink sweet tea here. Damn it, ain't no peach tea, no none of that. It's just sweet tea. It ain't that saccharine and sweet and low crap either. Tapioca balls are in them. Yeah, you can keep the boba. Yeah, I was thinking Boba Fett too there, Pedro. I was like, man, we found our new Princess Leia.
I
Lady D
got a,
is gonna. Oh,
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go.
I got a question for chat. I'm kind of up in the air of what video I want to upload for my food video tonight. Maybe you could all help me. It's a toss up between my the cottage cheese thing I did yesterday and the what is it? It's the oh man, I'm having a brain fart now. I got like 15 videos. Well, put a one if you want me to put the cottage cheese video up today, and put a two if you want me to put another video up. I'll just have to figure out which one to put up because I got, like I said, I got like 15 of them.
Yeah. So the local news is reporting that Trentwell descends on Bishop who pleaded for mercy. She wasn't pleading for mercy. There's a such thing as separation of church and state. She crossed that line, so her church should not get any tax exempt. They should freaking the IRS needs to come down on her freaking ass and make her pay taxes. She wanted to start a freaking war. She's gonna lose the war. Both Prater says put up both videos. All right, Lady D, you have a good weekend. Stay blessed. We'll see you next week. And I didn't look at my appointments on Monday. What day is Monday? The 27th?
And today's the 24th, so
Yeah, the
Saturday,
27th.
Sunday, 27th. Yeah.
I don't believe I have anything scheduled for the 27th. So, yeah, I'm going to shoot for the morning. If something does come up, I'll put it on the community page. But I'm going to
Have a
aim
great
to,
day, Lady D. Enjoy your weekend.
yeah.
We
Enjoy the
cutting
last of that stove before it melts.
we cutting it soon or
Yeah, we're
okay?
going to cut
Well,
it.
y'all have a great day. Remember, today's Friday. Hope you'll have a wonderful weekend. Hope you'll stay warm, stay safe, stay hydrated. Please drink your water. It's very important. And God bless every single one of you.
Yeah. And if you got the sayings I use from the rock group Tesla for one of their songs, um, yeah, it's not the life you choose, it's the life you live. Is where I'm going to end up closing it today because if things. One of my sons works at a factory that got bought out by a foreign company, and they're laying off all 1,800 people. Now they're
That
offered to keep them for a couple of weeks and pay them, but it's going to be a lower price than what they're being paid right now, or they could just walk. So my son's choosing to work today, his last day, and then he's going to go back to his old job with the windmills. Hopefully, he just has to work
uh,
weekends. So
that that's not right. I'm sorry to hear that, Trust.
yeah, well, it happens, and and all that. But things will work out. At least he's able to slide over to his old job, hopefully, because he's got the experience and knows how it works. So, and his brother still works there, so I'm pretty sure they have the same work ethic. I feel bad for their grandmother because grandmother's been working at that company for 17 years. She doesn't get no retirement or anything else. She's got to go find another job.
That's that is awful. I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful.
But I tried warning him about a month and a half ago. It was like he's got to watch it with everything going on. They're going to be cutting back, and people are going to lose jobs, and they're just going to just shut it completely down. Good thing is there's a lot of jobs here. It just might not be the job you want, but yeah, always keep an ear to the wind and another one to the ground. See what's going. Just because you're working at a company or a job does not mean they're not going to lay off. The way
Oh,
they're cutting back, the way they're freaking going AI, the way they're hiring illegals to do the job cheaper and making you train them before they fire you. Think about it.
Bo Pedro says I should put up both videos. Oh yeah, Trust. What are you having for dinner tonight? And were you able to have that chicken a la king last night?
No, I didn't make the challenge. I'm probably going to make it on Saturday. Tonight, I'm going to have tuna casserole.
Ooh,
Yeah, I know I had it last week, but it was so good. I'm going to make it again. Make some homemade biscuits, have some broccoli. I don't know if I'm going to have anything else besides broccoli. And then, of course, probably a ice cold Dr. Pepper, maybe two.
hey, I don't blame you. Love the Dr. Pepper. I love the Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah, if I have two, then that means I don't have no more over the weekend. So I don't know. But hopefully everybody will do good. Like I reported yesterday, southeast Texas is going to get rain starting probably tomorrow. Not anything really severe or flood wise or anything else, but it's needed rain. Keep us out of the drought conditions before spring comes. So, and I
Have
don't
a
know,
great
just
day, Bo Pedro, and B. Charming says yuck to the Dr. Peppers.
uh, I was wondering if Shiv came in because I saw Beach Harmon say she missed her this morning. But I don't know. I didn't see Ship put anything on there, so I don't know.
And I'm going back in chat. I'm gonna look.
Yeah. But please check on your neighbors because one day your neighbors will be checking on you. Especially if you got all the preps and they didn't save up or anything, they'll be banging on your door because they smell the coffee coming through. Yep. Yep. Remember, stay blessed, not stressed, as Shift Kicker likes to say. And yeah, tell your loved ones you love them. Even if you're mad at them because you don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes to 24 hours. And interesting fact, go YouTube. The Simpsons have come out with predictions for 2025 now. It's just all particularly just for 2025. Well, I don't trust the Simpsons predictions because it's all just, I won't say random luck, but, I really think it's, what do you call those people that work for famous people? And they do their appointments, get their coffee, get their laundry, and all that other stuff.
Assistant.
Well, something like this. So they got a different name for it, but it's not assistant. But yeah, I think it's them. Because the big famous people, they don't even pick up their clothes. Somebody else picks it out for them on the event, like they did for Camilla. So think about it. And these people, yeah, they do it. That's their way to get back at their bosses and make it look foolish. Say, hey, you messed with what the Simpsons said. Yeah, think about it.
Plus best chat on YouTube. We love y'all.
Yep. And remember, the Simpsons predicted Kim Muller was going to be president. Yeah, I don't think so. But anyway, thanks for coming out, Mike. I hope you have a blessed weekend. Love you, brother. Thanks
Love
for the
you
best
too.
chat in social media. We love you. And if Mike is free and I'm free and we have no appointments, we will see you on Monday. Maybe Shift Kicker will be able to make it then. I don't know. Time
Have
may
a
change depending if I have an appointment, but I don't know. I've been wanting to do a 12 noon one, or it'd be 1 o'clock Eastern, but I don't want to. I know it gets real busy for the Easterners at 1 o'clock. So
I ain't doing anything until next Sunday. So
yeah, I think that's time when B Charmin takes her nap. So,
have a
but
great day, everybody.
yeah, I'm still looking for this thing. Where's it at? Come on. You ready, Mike? Everybody, come on, Mike. Wave at the chat. We'll see you next week. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Bye. And Mike's going to say,
Stay hydrated. Please drink your water. It's very important.
I wrote a song, I wrote a song.
Oh my.
you shut up. I've never done that, brother.
Oh man.
You don't know what you started. Dun, dun,
Mm.
dun. This show has been sponsored by Fasting with Mike B. We're still looking for cooking with Mike B. Maybe we'll catch up for dinner.